The state of emergency in Ontario expires today as parts of that province begin to gradually reopen. For some businesses, it could be too late, though. The Canadian Federation of Independent Business reports 60,000 of its members have shut down. It warns that number could rise if the federal government doesn't revamp its support programs. Mike Drolet has the story of one business owner feeling the squeeze.
It was only a year ago Aaron Martin was having a hard time keeping up with demand for the craft beers he makes at Kingston's Riverhead Brewery. This new reality, where sales are now measured in drips,
there you are,
is hard for him to swallow.
So yeah, we're selling, but all our margins are getting squeezed everywhere, and it hurts.
Like every other business during the pandemic, he's had to adapt. He once had 15 employees, now he has 3. And while he used to be brewmaster, he's now also canning and doing deliveries, all the while trying to make sense of government programs that are barely keeping him afloat.
I mean, they treated everyone equal, but they didn't treat everyone equitable, is kind of the problem, right?
We're in your corner.
Last spring, the federal government rushed to introduce relief measures, but 10 months later, critics argue any shortcomings should have been corrected. New businesses, for example, such as the 3-year-old Riverhead Brewery, don't have the financial history to accurately show losses and either aren't getting enough support or don't qualify at all.
Business owners are tired of hearing politicians say that we've got your back. That's true for some, but it's an incomplete message at the best.
Economists point out that bankruptcies were down in 2020, suggesting government programs are indeed keeping businesses afloat. But Craig Alexander warns that will end quickly if critical issues like debt forgiveness aren't addressed.
And when the government programs are eventually wound down, we're going to start to actually see the true economic scars.
A Ministry of Finance spokesperson says they're doing everything they can to avoid that. And as part of their pre-budget consultations, they're asking Canadians to share their ideas. Mike Drolet, Global News, Kingston, Ontario.